I always enjoyed the thrill of a late-night drive. The empty, winding roads, the eerie glow of the moon, and the radio playing low in the background gave me a sense of solitude that I cherished. One particularly moonlit night, I decided to take a drive into the countryside. Little did I know that this journey would become a tale I would shudder to recount. The road ahead stretched out into inky darkness, a thin strip of asphalt cutting through dense woods. I kept my headlights on high beam, their glow casting long, eerie shadows across the trees. The radio softly hummed a melancholic tune, and my grip on the steering wheel tightened as I felt a sudden chill in the air. As I navigated the serpentine road, a dense fog began to roll in, reducing visibility to almost nothing. I cursed my luck but decided to press on, thinking it was just a passing mist. I should have turned back. The fog grew thicker, like a ghostly curtain wrapping around my car. My heart pounded in my chest as I realized I couldn't even see the road's edge. Panic set in, and I considered pulling over. But where would I go? There was nothing but dense woods on either side. I slowed down to a crawl, squinting through the windshield, desperately trying to make out any signs of the road. It felt like an eternity passed before I noticed a faint light in the distance. It flickered like a distant beacon of hope. My heart leaped, and I accelerated toward it, praying it was a sign of civilization. The light grew stronger, revealing itself as an old, dilapidated gas station nestled at the side of the road. It looked like it hadn't seen a customer in years, but it was my only hope. I parked my car near the rusty fuel pumps and got out, shivering in the cold mist that clung to me like a damp shroud. The gas station's door let out a rusty screech as I pushed it open. Inside, the flickering fluorescent lights cast eerie shadows on grimy shelves filled with dusty snacks and expired drinks. The air was heavy with a peculiar smell, a mix of decay and old engine oil. There was no sign of anyone. "Hello?" I called out, my voice echoing through the desolate store. No response. I took a cautious step further in, my footsteps echoing eerily. The cash register lay open, empty. This place had long been abandoned. Turning to leave, my heart sank as I noticed a handprint smeared on the glass door, as though someone had tried to escape from within. Panic surged as I realized I might not be alone. I rushed back to my car and locked the doors, debating whether to stay or go. But the fog outside had grown denser, and the road had disappeared completely. Hours passed, and the feeling of being watched weighed heavily on me. I decided to venture back into the gas station to find a phone or any sign of life. I stepped out of the car, the fog now swirling thickly around me. My breath came out in rapid bursts, and my pulse quickened with every step. The gas station's interior seemed different this time. The shelves held fresh snacks and the drinks were cold. The lights were steady, and a faint hum filled the air. My heart pounded as I realized this was impossible. It was as if the gas station had come back to life. I cautiously approached the counter and found a note that sent shivers down my spine. It read, "You should have left when you had the chance." Panic consumed me, and I dashed for the door, but it wouldn't budge. I was trapped. As the minutes turned into hours, I was tormented by strange, ghostly apparitions that flickered in and out of existence. Their whispers filled the air, and I could feel their cold breath on my neck. There was no way out. I was trapped in a nightmarish limbo. And then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the fog lifted, and the gas station vanished, leaving me standing alone on the deserted road. Trembling and disoriented, I drove away, never looking back. To this day, I can't explain what happened that night, but I can never forget the haunting feeling that I had driven into a world where time itself had twisted and reality had unraveled.